Alrighty folks, we are back with more Raft. I just need to quickly adjust the filter so you can hear people. There we go. Joining me tonight is Mr. Tom.
Hello.
And Mr. Zeph.
Hello.
And Meow.
Meow.
Meow will join us very shortly, she's not in game yet. But
I'm working on it.
Yes, we are back with more Raft. I think today we said we were going to do... We're going to do one of the newer islands, and we're also possibly going back to a couple of other things. Oh, Tom's just joined. I thought Tom was already in.
No, I'm loading assets.
If we go for the new island, that's actually also the last island.
Oh, so is there only one island left? Like you said there was two.
Yep. So, just to inform you.
Yeah, because we did the second to last, which was the ice island.
Oh, right. Okay.
And the radiation cockroaches, or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah, so we did. Can you not... This cat... I keep forgetting I've not got my camera on, but this cat is just... Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn it on for a second so you can see this idiot of a cat. Because he wants to be on stream every time I do a stream now.
I mean,
This idiot of a cat. This idiot of a cat wants to be on stream really badly. So here he is.
Now even people could hear me. My microphone wasn't turned up my face yet.
Hold up. Alright. So now you've all seen this cat and he's had his time in the spotlight. I'm going to turn my webcam back off.
I'm in game.
He's now purring. He's now purring. Of course he is.
Oh, it's night time.
Oh, we were 3 people, so we can actually... Yeah, it's not in the game yet, right? Oh, she is.
Yeah, she's...
We have 4 beds.
We have 4 beds.
Really? I'm not sleeping in the fucking engine room, so where?
Then go grab another bed.
Okay.
quickly then.
I did.
Where's my bed gone? I'm sure I had a bed around here somewhere.
Your hammock is on the other side of the animal pen.
Oh, tough that.
Because we had to move it for the fence.
Oh, you see, you still have bed.
Yes.
Alright.
You put my.
Let's do this one.
Completely... What the... Okay, not gonna look. What? Somewhere there's a bed with my name on it.
I thought this was down next to your kitchen.
It was. Note the past tense.
Right.
When did I leave it? I'm sure I had a bed around us somewhere. Did I
Was
put it
it-
up? Did I put it up by the steering wheel? No.
You might
Is
have
it-
actually, yeah, you did. You put it up by the steering wheel.
Can't see it anymore. Where did I leave it? Hello? Bed? Hello? How do you lose a bed, for God's sake?
Have you found it yet?
There's
No.
one in the engine room.
I'll take it.
Yeah. That's the one I was
There we go.
sleeping at, but... We're still missing one.
That's you.
No.
Where did you put the other bed?
Yeah, that's the question. The bed over here next to the animal pen was the one that I left behind. The one Tom's in now is... I think we are missing the one that was near Tom.
Strange.
Oh well.
Because first it was hanging next to the kitchen, then I put it near the animal pens where the drawbridge was. Then we needed the drawbridge, so I moved it towards the cabin.
What is this, Seth?
I'm going to make a floating bedroom.
A floating bedroom. Okay.
That's why I need a drawbridge, so I can get
Oh, I
back to the
see.
ship.
Okay.
And how do you propose to make it float?
Well, as soon as I'm done here, I can remove the pillars.
Canonically.
What
I mean, we
canonically?
are playing in the coloured version of a Bird at War, so...
Yeah, fair enough.
Potentially, I could eventually make this into like the house from Up. The only
Just keep getting it
only
further and
issue is
further
how do I make balloons out of triangles and squares?
You will have to get it to a zip line down from it, but I don't know how you're gonna get back up.
A drawbridge.
The drawbridge, okay.
So there will be a drawbridge
I just
going towards
confused
it,
as to
and
where
a
Tom's
zip
bed's
line
gone.
away from it. First of all, I need to actually make sure that's...
Where is Tom's bed gone?
Don't know. It's probably been eaten by Bruce or something while we were gone.
Probably. I'm sure you put it up by the... Do you not put it up here somewhere?
Might have been destroyed. Like, because sometimes when you destroy one thing, all the attached things go poof. Oi, we're trying to sleep down here.
It's gonna be dawn before
Oh,
we
wow.
find
Oh,
us.
that's nice. You can see like the moonbeams come through the cracks in the wood when you're sleeping in the engine room. When the moon's in the right place. That's nice. I like that.
So where is this last bed gone?
It's been destroyed. Just make a new one.
I will make a new one. What's bed? Where's beds?
I'm literally starving to death in the time it's taken you to find this bloody thing.
Well, if you could, you know, find your bed better, then we could go faster.
I did! I found it. It's destroyed.
That's
So
not
I'm
really
using the one in the
finding it
engine
then,
room.
is it?
That's the one in the engine room. That's my bed now.
Okay.
I did like feel like quite fun with one engine room.
Oh no, we know that.
Yeah.
It's not the one we were looking for, though.
This is not the bed we are looking for.
I know the one you're looking for.
What one are we looking for?
The one by the animals.
No, that's
That's
not
the
it.
hammock that was above the kitchen.
No. The one on the right side of the animals was the one that I put up before the animals got, well, this large of an area. Oh, I'm starving.
There we go. There's another one up now.
Nice.
Okay.
You want to jump in that bed, Zeph?
Success.
Hooray!
What?
I can have a smoothie.
Oh, that was Meow. Thought for a second someone was shooting at me while I'm trying to balance all these beams.
I was shooting, just not at you.
Alright, let's cut stuff then. That being said,
Put this in reverse. I saw how the parking went.
how did you do that?
How did it do what?
Someone's disengaged the anchor. Oh my god, really? Why?
There's,
Why, Pat? Why?
there's one-
Why would you do this?
Do what? What have I done now?
Don't worry about it.
What have I done now, Tom?
Why bother placing down that control thing? That it's
I
literally
didn't
here.
put it down.
The second one you're in, I placed that one down, so you don't have to. So you don't have to run all the way to the front to actually drop the anchor when you're almost hitting something.
We don't need to. It's automated. Remember?
What was
It's
there?
it's ultimate if you run forward and click the button, yeah. But if no one is over there while we are going towards an island, you might
Alright.
want to click it sooner than just being able to run over there.
What was the
Varuna
reaction
Point.
to
6.
the tight anchoring we had to that island last week by the end. Remember we were hooked around the island?
Oh yeah.
wings.
Well, we just seem to have moved off of it somehow.
No, but what was their reaction to it?
I don't know. They didn't. I don't think they didn't seem to notice.
I was going to say it's a bit close, but I figured you guys knew what you were doing, so okay, so it's actually
Oh, that's
we
dangerous.
were actually looking at other stuff, and then I turned around and we were hooked around this island. And I was like, oh well, we don't need an anchor.
Yeah, we just kind of plowed into it.
Well, in that case, have you checked the treasures on it yet?
Meow, I'd like to turn the ship around. Is that okay?
Yeah, fine, of course.
Oh, this is gonna be even more annoying in my bedroom when this happens.
Oh, I
Yeah?
am.
Because I'm all at the back. So for me, the steering is going really crazy.
I put 2 drumsticks on the grill because they didn't fucking come out.
Aw. Alright then.
So I figured I'd go
Are the engines actually
grill.
moving us?
Could be.
Are we in reverse? Yeah, we're in reverse. Okay, that's fine. Not anymore. Right, we're about 2 kilometers from Varuna Point, which is where the grabber's stash is.
Alright, well, we'll go back there then. We realised that there was, we didn't have the achievement for getting all the grabber's caches, so we must have missed one.
I mean, surely we can't stop after this island.
Hmm?
And I have a very good reason why we can't stop playing after the island.
What was that?
Survive 365 days.
That's quite a long time. We're only on day 132.
Well, I guess we still have a few more weeks of Raft in us.
Oh well.
Also, if we sleep through the night, it's also gonna cover us.
That's true.
We
So
will
we
reach
just
it
sleep
sooner.
all the time, is what you're saying?
No, because that's the game day.
We can't sleep during the day, yeah, but
No, but you can sleep during the night, so it will cut the time in half, pretty much. Or
yeah,
at least a bit of it.
agreed.
Also, Tom, there's another achievement I'm looking at.
Hmm.
I'm not too sure.
Which one's that?
It's the achievement to have all buffs from meals and drinks active on you at the same time.
Oh, bloody
Now, my
hell.
question is, can we make enough of the buff food and drink at some point that all of us can get that?
Might have to do it one at a time. How many different buff foods are there? There's at least
Fine.
5.
Or 5. Only 5. Is it foods and drinks, or?
Well, I see 5 blue blueprints, and 2 of them are for drinks, 3 of them are for food.
Yeah, but I don't know if I've got all of them though.
I think
Does
you
it
do,
have-
because they're the ones from the trader.
Well, I'll make a couple of each of the ones that I've got here anyway, and then after that we'll have to double check that we've got all of them.
Can someone do
I can do it.
Google.
Google.
Googly.
a couple?
Yeah, catfish deluxe. Toad. So chili,
There's a
catfish.
tiny island hole.
Tiny Island Hole. Oh,
Tiny
why didn't we see her before now?
island
Vegetable and mushroom.
You're gonna need to hook a lot of stuff if I want to get that achievement.
Yeah, we talked about the hook one. There's a way of doing it with just throwing stuff out.
Potato.
I'm only on 500 out of
Berries.
5,000.
500?
Yes.
Okay.
Because the
Berries.
things I grab underneath
What's
the
the
water
food? What's
do
the,
not count.
what's the food one called?
Throw it up.
Potato. Meat.
Raft power-up achievement.
Also, we
More mushrooms,
also
bloody
still
hell.
have 42 anglerfish to kill.
So, when I looked at this achievement, this picture came up, and I just was like, I just had this feeling that your back ship may turn a little bit like this. Right channel, where's the correct channel? I'm on the wrong, looking at the wrong server. That's why I can't see it. Just imagine having this in the back of our ship.
Oh, Zeph, you have to now.
Yeah. Do you have a blueprint for that?
I don't know. It just is a picture of it when it's trying to stop a power up.
That's a chicken. That's a mine. Okay. Yeah, Minecraft chicken.
Yeah. The buffs you need is salmon, salad, hearty stew, catfish deluxe, red beet shot, and spicy pineberry.
Is that it? Just the
Yeah.
5?
Yeah.
And we've got all 5 recipes. Good.
If you have all those 5 and you put them all on at the same time, you will get the achievement.
Meat, potato, mushroom, juniper berries.
Need to find a good picture for it.
Balls.
Put some more stuff in our biofuel maker.
4 white. This is, oh my god, this is actually someone that made it in Raft.
Yeah.
I'm just noticing the antennas on the top.
Someone sailed the seas on a mighty big duck.
More like a chicken.
It does look a bit more like a chicken now you say that.
Alright, I also need red beet shot, 2B.
We could paint it bright yellow.
Oh my god.
Are we going in circles?
Do you have the
Yeah, we are. Why are we going in circles? What the fuck?
you can put, if you put the steering wheel in a certain angle, sometimes it sticks there. So,
Close your eyes, Meow.
Yes, what's wrong?
Oh my god, that's make sure it's dead center before you run off, because otherwise if you like turn it and then just turn it quickly back, it sometimes stops before the midpoint again. How far did we get off course?
I'll tell you in a moment. About 120 degrees.
Jesus.
Is it safe?
Yep.
Okay,
Now where?
2B, 2 ginger. No, turmeric.
yeah, I need a better picture than this.
I keep thinking it's ginger, but it's not. It's turmeric.
It does
looks
look
so
quite the same
similar.
in that picture, yeah.
Do I have?
It's actually 4 of these.
I'm actually having problems finding a decent picture
Of the duck.
of a Minecraft chicken. That one might be.
Big islands on our course.
No, we're in the point, aren't we?
Not that kind of islands where I can catch islands. Because I would like to catch more.
Like the one in front of us.
That's a big island, but yes. Because I think it's a medium island.
Ah. Oh well.
Because I still want, multicolored islands.
Multicolored.
Do we want to quickly do a break here?
I'm game for a break if we want it.
Yeah.
Well, what do we actually need from here?
Let's do nothing. We don't need anything.
Engines are off. Anchor is down.
We're looking at things we need, and we start with things we want.
It's always a bit disconcerting when you're in the kitchen and suddenly you find your head underwater.
it's very disconcerting
Just
to
a
when I
bit,
check
yeah.
the engine. I check the engine room to see if I turn the engines off correctly, and then I open the door and see a wave coming towards me through the engine room.
Fair enough.
How
See, what's
small
the-
a lower level raft can you have? Like, can you
What do
just
you mean, how
have like a
small?
single like 2x2 and then
Yeah.
just have everything built on top of it?
Yeah.
You can literally make it 1 by 1 and have everything on top of it. Like an upside down pyramid, pretty much.
God.
No, 1 by 1 doesn't work. It has to be a minimum of 1 by 2.
Why?
1x2?
Because, yeah, because you cannot break down that last one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No, you cannot break. What do you mean you cannot break it? That was last one.
You can't not have only a single square. The game won't let you.
No, the game won't let me to have only a single square.
No, apparently it won't let you go below 1x2.
Oh, interesting.
Presumably so that Bruce doesn't screw you over in the early game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then again, if you're like cutting down your own raft until you have a 1 by 1, then you're kind of screwing yourself over. So. Okay.
Indeed.
Yeah, it has. Oh, he's going after someone else.
He's going after me, it's fine.
Oh, I have my bow drawn. 20 embers. Where'd he go?
He's probably going after me again. He seems to like me.
Do we want to sleep? Get through 365 days faster?
Oh yeah, go
We
there.
could do, I suppose.
Just let me quickly finish off this truck.
Well, why? Because then he will respawn by the time you're back.
I know, but he has like 15 of my arrows.
Oh, okay.
He's got too many of my arrows now, I'm invested.
Okay, the only thing worse than being cooking and your head suddenly being underwater is being in bed and suddenly your head being underwater.
Oh my god.
Dead.
What?
I just checked what I can do with the. Yeah, that will be interesting.
Oh god.
I figured that considering what does the hammock need?
It was feathers.
No,
planks.
what does it need to be placed?
Just something above it, I think.
Yeah, exactly. So a floating platform will do as well.
Are you gonna be carried by a giant chicken?
I could be, yeah. No, I'm gonna say I'm not doing that. I'm gonna put a front door in the chicken so I can actually sleep inside the chicken.
Okay. Right. Are we doing the sleep thing?
I'm sleeping.
I'm sleeping.
Right. It was just me that we were waiting on that. Done.
So did Tom place a new bed at the front of the
No,
ship?
I put one down.
I was gonna say because there's definitely one there now.
Oh, yeah, there's Meow, it's upstairs again.
It's fine.
Oh, that's downstairs, and that's back upstairs. It's a
God.
floating seagull.
Where are
Huh?
the arrows?
What arrows?
You know the box full of arrows you made?
Yeah, it's there somewhere.
Oh god, we have no more arrows. Box full of arrows you made? There's no more arrows in it.
Oh well, I'll make some more then.
Yeah, I've got a gift.
Oh, hang on, let me get back upstairs. Let me get back out of water. Gift? Ooh.
What have you got?
I've got an achievement.
5, 6.
Is that your food thing achievement? Have you made enough for all of us, Tom?
Lol, no. But I'll be doing it over the course of today, I guess.
Either that or when we get more materials from the next trader. It's another reason to go to Big Island.
Yep.
Today's course will start with a salmon salad, followed by
Everything else.
catfish flux and some hearty stew,
Mm-hmm.
with finishers, spicy pine berry smoothie, and a red beet shot. I got it from only 4 and 5.
Oh. Which 4?
I still all had them, but the first 4, the 3 food and the first smoothie, which was not the pine berry shot, but the other one. Anyway, I should be quickly underwater now, so I'm going to quickly swim. Fast. Thanks. Wait, what? The ship doing so low underwater. Also, I think
Where do you want the clams put?
recycling.
Okay. I wasn't sure if they were recycler or they were biofuel anymore.
Recycling. Got plenty of other stuff for it.
4,
hi, Bruce.
5, 6, 8.
You know, I care very little about you right now. It's still kind of stupid that underwater, like, picking up stuff with the hook does not count for everything. Achievement.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, Bruce.
What's he doing now?
Leave him away, don't worry.
Being a Bruce, apparently.
He's cold again. He's just trying to crawl up my t-shirt. He's now under my t-shirt and he's quite happy. I live with 2 very cold cats.
I was gonna say, I can't blame him for being warm on the
Are we done with this place, or are we still got places to go?
Literally, I'm barely in the water.
Okay,
We
asking.
were sleeping, and then I was eating. And now I'm almost done.
Need more materials.
Trying to ignore Bruce and just be as fast as I can.
I was like confusion for a second there because I could see everyone apart from one llama, and I was like, "Where the fuck's it gone?" But it was hiding as a fence post over there.
Yeah, you didn't like him, huh? Give me a fright and
There's loads of eggs here as well.
yeah. Chicken chuckles like laying eggs. Bruce, I'm done with you.
Poor Bruce.
I know I've got the big death buff, but Bruce can't evade them.
Could he evade you?
How do I do this?
Doesn't mean that I don't have to worry about oxygen anymore.
It's 8 and across.
Starting to really slow down now.
Okay, so that's 8. How do I do
If you're not doing
this?
anything,
Yeah,
you should make more arrows.
I can make more arrows.
dealing with fucking shark. Oh, I hear a chicken just laid an egg.
I just made a load of arrows, and there's already 68 in the box here.
Where? Not in the arrow box. I was looking at the arrow box.
Okay, well, there was 68 there.
Okay. There was a box with arrows, and it did not have. It had like 2 arrows in it.
Well, the arrow box is now sharing with the net canister box, but there's now 147 arrows.
Yeah, the net canister box is the box where I kept my stuff, and someone stole my shovel.
Someone stole your shovel.
Yes, because I had a net canister, some ammo for the net canister, and a shovel in there, and there's no more shovel in there.
I see.
Someone stole it.
Oh, there you go. There is 6 stacks of arrows and 1/2 stack of arrows.
So what are we looking for on this island anyway?
There
Anything
is
in
treasure
particular?
on this
or-
island.
Hmm?
There is treasure on this island. I'll grab a spade and go find it.
I think I've got one. Yeah, it's
No.
knackered, but it'll
It's
do.
fine, I've got it.
Okay.
I think you were the one that stole my shovel last week, actually.
No, I finished my boxes too.
Yes. Was the box with the net canister in it?
No.
I'm sure I believe.
No, you can do it yourself.
Oh. I'm talking about last week, not right now.
Oh fuck, it's at the top of this island. How the fuck do I get to the top of this island?
There's a broken down boat in the middle of the island.
Hang on, what?
Small paddle boat.
Where?
A battle boat.
A paddle boat?
Paddle. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. It looked like it from underwater. Never mind, I'm just being a blind. Oh, I see Bruce is back.
Bruce is back.
Back again.
Well, he's not getting me this time.
So, how do chickens fly? Do they fly with their feet up or down?
Chickens don't tend to fly.
No, okay. Another animal that can fly. I mean, I'm going to make a flying
A peregrine
bird.
falcon.
If you're talking about geese, geese tend to how do geese tend? I think geese kind of pull their feet in when they fly, but I'm not definite.
Don't they like fly with their feet tucked towards their tail?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to tuck the feet a bit towards the tail then. That would be a little bit up. Complete platform above it.
Hey Crimson, how's it going, man?
I'll be there in a second.
It's gonna be interesting.
Where's nothing?
I'm just checking something. We do, don't we?
What?
Oh, we don't. Apologies, man. I thought we were following you already. See? Okay.
Is your thing up?
Ah, coffee, saviour of modern times.
I mean, if anything, coffee will make Nikolai nap.
Yeah, coffee will make me sleep, but then again, energy drinks make me sleep because I'm weird.
I was gonna say, anything
Hi-
caffeinated enough will make
High
me
caffeine makes me sleepy. Because I'm weird. Again, put that down.
1, 2.
Friends I used to be the same, but now coffee, it neither makes me sleep nor keeps me awake.
Alright,
I'm done underneath the island.
I've got enough foods, fancy foods for you, for 2 of you.
Great.
Ooh.
Well, that's all of
think-
us then, apart from yourself then.
I've changed my mind. I've made a mistake. I can't count, turns out. There's enough for 1 of you at the moment, but there will be enough for both of you in a couple minutes.
Okay, no problem.
I will
Oh, it's starting to get dark again.
Oh,
to the
I'm prepared.
bed! To the beds!
Ready, boys?
My bed.
I'm in bed.
I'm in bed.
Also,
Yes, our raft is, what was it originally inspired by the shape of, Zeph?
A Klingon bird of prey.
That's the one.
At least the shape of it.
Chicken choppers have been busy again. Can't find my 4th egg. There's always 4.
Oh yeah, we have lots of lights everywhere. That can go.
I'm assuming you don't need any more eggs, Tom.
no.
Okay.
One, 2.
In the magic thing is broken. But we are full of biofuel, so it's not gonna do much. We done?
I think we're done. What things am I meant to be taking out of here, Tom? It's
It's a 1 of each at the bottom.
Cooking
If there's
for
4 of them.
stew.
so
Zeph?
a catfish, a hearty stew,
Salmon
a
salad.
salmon salad, a red beet, and
Spicy things on it.
okay.
Something like that, yeah.
Although I think you got them from like around 4 or 5.
One of each
Well,
on the
I'll eat
bottom,
the
you say?
catfish one last, just in case, because then that we don't have to worry about that.
It's the one with the stars, right?
Yeah, the 4 of this. There's 5 of the
So-
star. But there's not enough for both of you yet, because I haven't put this in.
Oh,
Should I unanchor us?
No, I had to eat all 5. I think maybe one of the smoothies count.
I
Doesn't
was
count.
gonna say I did the food first. and then-
I do only have 4 buffs.
yeah. I had
Is it triggered?
Yeah.
I had 3 food and then 1 smoothie and it popped up.
Yeah, I only have 4 buffs popped up though, so maybe the smoothies give the same buff.
You should be able to see that if you mouse over them.
okay, let's see.
Should I
No,
raise anger?
Anger? Don't raise anger, man. Why
There
are
we
we
go.
planting melons?
Biofuel.
Biofuel. Right, gotcha.
Doesn't mean you have to harvest them. Because we got 1,000,000 melons right now.
1,000,000 melons.
1,000,000 melons.
Yes.
And a dead bird.
A dead 1,000,000 melons and a dead bird.
Oh no, why did you take the fucking... Ah!
Take the what? Take the what? I don't know what you're talking about, that's why I'm asking to finish the second.
Honeycomb!
Because I just used like a bunch of honeycomb to fill up the biofuel.
It's not for biofuel.
No, the honeycomb I turned into honey to fill up the cupboard with honey.
But we
Oh.
still had so much honey.
That's because I've just put it in, Meow.
Okay, even before that, we still had plenty honey because the biofuel tank only uses 6 to make an entire drum of biofuel, which lasts us for, you know.
Oh, we had loads of glass, so I thought I'd use some of that.
Did you harvest the pumpkins?
Pumpkins?
For
Melons, whatever.
No, I didn't, Meow.
Aren't melons just, you know, not orange pumpkins?
Just sugary pumpkins. Shall we set off?
Oh,
I forgot what I was going
What,
to do.
Tom?
I was going to check on the batteries for... Yeah, it's not too bad.
Oh,
The smelter. I thought it would have ran out by now, but apparently not.
because they're the big batteries.
Yeah, but they went from green to yellow really quickly, but they've not gone from yellow to red really quickly, so that's the confusion point.
I need new shoes again. Where's my shoes? New shoes.
Right, soon we're going to have to move around this island.
No idea. I've asked. Someone wanted me to raise the anchor like 5 times. No one answered. So.
Well, if you close your eyes, Meow, I need to move us around. No, we're still...
okay.
What's the... Oh, it's...
that's the one.
There we go. Oh, the battery for the thing is empty. Locator thing.
Already?
Yep.
There was a big battery in it last week.
Well, it's flat now. Where are we going again?
The thing that's highlighted.
It is, it is.
Oh, this is dangerous for me. It's like a maze down there.
Have you made a maze chicken?
No. I made a maze out of beams so I can work from the underneath to place the floors,
Ah.
which is kind of scary, especially when the ship is moving on the engines. Oh no, I am out. Uh-oh. Oh, that's almost me falling off.
I saw that.
Yeah, I felt it. I felt my characters like sink on one side a little bit down, but it didn't fall off entirely. Like,
Yeah, like slight dip.
$750 odd away from wherever it is we're going.
That's not enough time.
Enough time for what?
Exactly. Why are we using the engines?
Just felt like it.
But I can't hook fast enough. The engines.
Hook. What do you want to hook?
Anything I can't hook, I need to hook 5,000 things.
When we get to the next island, I'm gonna check if a trick works still. I talked about
Oh yeah, the one you mentioned was it last week or Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's pretty much, from what I'm not sure if it's fixed or not, but you could at some point, or maybe it's still the case, fill your entire inventory with plastic except for like 5 slots, and then just one by one chuck 100 planks into the water, so 5 stacks of planks, then fill the rest of those slots with plastic as well, and then you can just keep hooking the same stack of planks that are on, like, in the water.
Is that with or
That's-
without the background?
What?
Well, that just means you just add more things, so...
Yeah, you need to make sure that you don't have any inventories, so that the planks automatically get dropped into the water again and again and again and again. And that should work, but I really haven't tested it properly, because at least on my server I always had bad weather and waves, so it was really annoying to actually try it.
What is that?
That was a wave?
No, maybe.
Is the lag spike for Burner Point coming into view?
No, I just saw like a whirlwind of stuff floating in the air.
Oh my god, the waves are getting higher.
Are they reaching your chicken?
No, they're not reaching the chicken. No, they're not reaching this chicken. They are, however, pretty much reaching the top of the, or halfway up the metal blocks from the refiners. Not the refiners, the scrap things. Always forgetting the word there. Good, yeah. Don't know how it's called again. Recyclers. They're pretty much reaching almost the top of the recyclers, so they're getting close to the next floor.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I still don't understand the fog physics of you look side on, you see it, but you look straight at, you don't, but yeah. One day I'll understand how that all works, but yeah. If you hook a barrel, does that count as like 9 things?
No, because it's a single item.
Yeah.
I'm just still annoyed that it doesn't count anything you get from underneath the sea.
Hmm.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, because yeah, it's
Because then my number would be a lot higher than 500.
yeah. Technically, yeah, hooking. You're using the hook to get it, but in different ways. Yeah.
We're back here again.
I mean,
Yeah.
the achievement is Expert Gatherer.
Yeah.
Just,
I'm gonna just move us a little bit to the side, mate. I'm gonna just pull alongside us.
Close your eyes.
Yeah. That'll probably be enough. And now shut the engines off. Is that how I shut them off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you put the anchor down as well? The anchor is not done yet.
I know, I was waiting to drift a little bit closer.
Oh, right.
There we go. Right, anchor's down
Yeah,
now.
nice. Nice.
The engines are off, right?
Yes, they are.
Okay. What's up, man?
Speaking of, where's Tom actually?
Speaking of Pomleys, where's Tom?
All right, here.
Oh, you're actually standing over there. Okay, I didn't see you behind the, underneath the platform there. I was looking at.
Are you
from
wanting
the
to
angle
sleep
that the
considering that's
staircase was
nighttime?
looking at.
Oh, Tom's there. Okay.
Sure.
You wanting just to jump this bed, Tom?
Sure.
I'll take the engine room one.
Oh, I'm standing next to a bed, so take this one.
Yep, there we go.
There we go. Right.
I'm starving. Womp womp.
What after wow?
I'm
So we just need to find this last grabber cache, don't we?
Yep.
Do we all need to go, or is it counts for
Well,
everyone?
do we know where it is?
I don't think we need to. I think so. We could just split up and look for clues, a la Scooby-Doo.
Oh, you're going for that one.
I'm gonna just grab a
I thought you were going for the other one.
other one.
Yeah, Blue's Clues. Pow, 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 pow.
Right.
Okay, no reference getting that. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't watch Blue's Clues when it was so long.
Yeah, that's the annoying thing of having nieces. Okay,
what are we doing?
We're looking for the last cache on this island
Uh,
because we're missing, I think, one or two for the achievement. So we need to find the last one that we haven't got.
Where is it? Ah, there. Go on, Brucey. Go home.
this is
we
on the
need
point,
to
is it?
Get our
Hang on,
diving
is
gear
this
again.
on Yeah, this is on the point.
We don't all
don't-
need,
We should have kept our fucking buffed foods for this.
well, we don't need we don't
Yeah,
all don't need
technic-
to go. It's just we need to find that one cache that's left. So
Ooh, a construction helmet.
Alright, I'll stay here.
if anyone gets the
Uh,
achievement pop for them, let everyone know.
I think. I'm gonna grab some
Yeah,
flip or something.
we
Yeah.
realised we were missing I think we're missing one of the grabbers cache achievements, so we're going to try and find that now.
We don't have those again.
Oh, there's another anglerfish here. I'll just shoot that
Yeah,
for.
we need to kill 42 more of them.
Well, you know, they are slightly newer than everything else we've ever done. There we go. Dead friend.
Who's building
We
with
also still need to dig up about 14 treasures, kill 26 more warthogs,
But
and
the same birds as well, isn't it?
31 more screechers.
Oof.
I don't know about the secret hidden achievements. There's a bunch of hidden achievements.
The
we don't have-
hidden achievements are, we said one earlier, it's the artistic one. The artistic one is to find all 8 hidden pictures, and the hidden pictures are all in treasures.
One of them's
So-
the tapes as well, isn't it?
I think one of them was the tapes, but I think we have that one. But this is probably closer to a lore one than a...
There's the Oh Captain, My Captain.
Which one was that?
I don't know, it's a hidden achievement.
Oh, okay.
Instrumentalist.
Hmm.
I need to know.
Is that it?
Nothing's popped for me. Did you find anything in there, Zeph?
I did find a box. Didn't trigger anything
Oh,
from what
you
I can
should
see.
have that achievement.
Which one?
Instrumentalist.
What's that one?
Purchase and play the piano from Tangaroa.
You should have that twice over. I'm confused why you don't have it then, because you were definitely here both times. Have you played the piano? Maybe
Oh,
that's it.
purchase!
How do I play?
Did you
Oh, now I
purchase it
don't
though?
want it.
Now you got it.
Yes,
You hadn't played it.
apparently.
Apparently you need to play it for the achievement.
I mean, I was definitely the one that purchased it the first time we got it. Because I
Yeah.
bought it for Nikolai that time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
As a surprise.
Yeah.
Okay, I got that one now.
Right, I'm looking through the rooms that the big shark was in. I don't see anything here.
Oh,
I'm
the
looking at-
my captain is secret island, I think. Yeah, it's one of the secret islands.
Yeah. Oh, that's the Captain, my captain. That's the one with the wrecked ship, I presume.
Oh, I found something.
Oh.
What? Why's it gone dark?
Don't think it's the thing we were looking for, but
Dark?
Yeah,
Something's just happened.
are you on the ship, Tom?
No.
Did you starve?
No. It's all gone dark all of a sudden.
It's not
How
dark.
how
It's
far
not
down
dark
did you
where
go?
I am.
it's not
Not
dark for
bad,
me
though.
either.
Not bad.
I did just realise when you said that I have no food on me, so maybe I should probably go back to the ship and get some.
Oh. Hmm.
You are nothing if not well prepared
Yeah.
and organized.
Yep. I'm so organised.
Organized crime is jealous.
It's not that I'm not organised. I'm just prepared for things to go weird rather than to go right or wrong.
Oh, fork. I probably should have remembered air.
Air is
Oh
important.
no! Oh, you're kidding me.
What?
Alright, I'm alive. Whew.
Um,
That was a bit close.
I'm fighting on the water.
Is Bruce there?
Yeah.
I think I heard you.
Okay.
I can hear
When
Bruce.
it mentions the caches, like, what does it actually, like, what qualifies as a cache?
Loot, I guess? Dunno.
Like, is there a particular box that counts as the caches? Is it?
Probably.
Are you here, Tom?
I heard Bruce biting something, so probably not far.
Oh, anglerfish. Oh.
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 Anglerfish achievement.
I got intermediate anglerfish achievement, which means I must have killed 10 of them. That's good. That's at least something.
I'm stuck in a bubble location shooting at the shark before he actually hits me with an arrow, so I'm not getting damaged, but I hope I'm getting... Ow. He got me there.
I found a recipe for red melon. I assume you know red melon, Tom.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, good. I'm at the tripwire section.
Oh joy. Just checking if these boxes are open. No, don't seem to be.
Hey, Bruce, is that?
Good, good.
Ow! Oh, come on. Sod off.
Apparently, in order to grow your chances to find the special islands,
You have to finish the game, doesn't it?
no.
No?
There's people that found it literally the second island in their new save file.
Alright.
but it's to have lookouts about 6 or 7 blocks high, binoculars, and literally only focus on the horizon, see if you see the flag waving on
Yeah.
the wind somewhere.
Yeah, that's pretty much the difference from other islands. You can clearly see if it's.
Which one's the second? Ow! Oh, come on, game.
I found mine after I went for. Let's see. I was on my way towards Caravan Island and then I found mine. But considering they spawn randomly, I had just happened to notice like a small plane on the top of a hill on a small island.
Oh, is that the find the plane or the boat crash or something?
Yeah, the plane one. Yeah.
Right.
That's the picture that I think put up the Discord last week.
Still annoyed that I don't have tier 3 trader achievement. Probably never gonna get it.
Yeah, sorry about that, man.
What's going on? Swim down to the first boat. Don't go in. Swim.
Apparently to kill 10 anglerfish achievement is only a 1% achievement.
I suppose it did only come in with the last patch, so...
Yeah, kill 50 warthogs is also 1%. Capture 50 animals is 1%. And hook 5,000 items is 1%.
In fairness, we've played this game quite a bit and we're still only like halfway through the Warthog achievement. I think it's just one of those ones that's just like, you have to properly want to get the achievements to get those things. Oh, can I go up that ladder? I can. Right, okay. Nothing obvious so far. Anyone else have any luck?
I found some like scrap piles of scrap loot, but like nothing concrete yet. There's a lot of loot in here. Just a load of junk. Okay, never mind.
I think I might be heading towards where you are then, Tom, because I think if I'm remembering right, this place leads into where you are. Or this one leads back out again, I'm not really sure.
There's a former glory achievement, which is basically just get all pieces of the tiki totem, put them together in the right order.
Nice.
How many pieces are there?
4.
4, okay.
And then we pick up the thing and get a mask as well. Then there's the artistic collection one. And the powered up achievement is a 0.5% achievement.
Is Raft just PC? Is Raft just on the PC or is it console? Yeah, I think I've come to the bit you're in, Tom, because there's all the spikes and the stuff here.
I think I've just made I just managed to make a loop. Not sure if that was intentional game design or
I do love the fish that they've added.
It's getting dark. Ugh.
What I guess, from the expert anglefish hunter?
That's got to be like a 0.1, right?
0.2.
0.2.
It's getting hard to see now.
Yeah, I'm on the spiked floor area.
I can see a name tag. Oh!
I can see you as well now. Right,
Is
I can
this
see your
perhaps-
name tag, so.
Is this perhaps the secret, the final secret stash somewhere around here? I bet that's it. Oh. never mind. Wasn't. More hinges.
Yeah, I found a big pile of hinges earlier. Oh, I found a crate. Nope, didn't pop, but it was again full of ingots and glass and hinges.
But should that matter? What's inside it?
Yeah, it's only if the achievement pops that we actually really care.
But it might have been the one that we've already picked up last time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it respawned. It
Oh.
needs to be the one that we haven't picked up yet.
Yep.
That's the trick bit, working out which one it is.
Ow.
Oh, that's me. Like, why is there someone drowning? But now it's me needing water. Well, apparently I need water.
I need to return and dump off a whole load of stuff.
Who left the radar on?
I've got a battery somewhere.
Yeah, but the battery you just put in is now pretty much empty.
Oh well, you can charge it again.
Oh, get Duke, son!
Don't leave.
I just jumped over Bruce. I feel so alive. Aww.
Yeah.
How am I hearing this on so much far down on the water?
Magic.
Magic.
That app that still gives you fucking nightmares because of you.
Well, the next quick ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, my air.
No, I'll do that.
Yeah, try and remember that one. It's important.
What's that over there? Oh, it's the advanced headlight schematic.
Yeah, I left that behind for because I was like, I don't want it.
I know,
clogging up my
it was just
inventory.
glowing and I was like, what the fuck is that?
You're like, oh, a thing.
Oh, I might die now.
Where's Bruce? Can't see him.
I swam too far.
When you swim so far, but you don't succeed.
Well, actually, I'm gonna make it still. Okay.
So tempted to shoot all this firework.
You can shoot the fireworks if you want.
There's no one else to see it.
But your own personal enjoyment, yeah.
Also, I realized that at least Zeph and maybe Tom don't have that achievement for fireworks.
Which one?
Witness
Oh,
50
this is bad.
Fireworks explode.
This
Did
is
we not
bad.
get that before? We got that earlier.
Earlier
I think
in
we
this
got that one,
game,
yeah.
Yeah.
But that was after Zeph went off,
Was it?
because it wasn't the end of the night.
Huh.
That's why I said definitely Zeph, but maybe Tom, because I
Zeph,
couldn't remember.
does this map mean anything to you? Have we got the one that's down there?
What?
If you look at the stream.
Oh, hang on. Yeah.
If it's the map I think you're looking at, then
That one.
it's
hang
where we
on.
go next.
No, that's the one that I just checked and I picked up something, but it didn't trigger.
Right, okay.
I also realized our flag is not in the right place.
Doing our flag is not in the right place.
Should be on the crow's nest. Yeah,
Oh, that's true.
agreedo.
So I'm picking it up and moving it.
Oh, someone's woken up.
Yeah?
It's a certain grey individual.
It's a certain grey individual, yep, who's now very warm. And is now like, oh, it's okay. It was just a dream and he's now going back to sleep.
Bless him.
Oh my god, okay.
Oh, where's the
Uh-oh.
paint?
Paint's in the box downstairs.
Ow!
It's by the little paint mills, isn't it?
Yeah, it's by the paint mill.
Bruce is back as well, by the way.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I can deal with him if you want.
I gave him up. I cannot. I checked one location all the way down. Pretty much where these buildings are just struts.
Yeah.
There was nothing there. I
It
just
says,
found
it
one
says
inside.
well, if that map's the one to go by, but again, I think you've said you've checked it.
The
it's still-
map that you saw was where I went and where I picked up something, I think.
Right.
Well, yeah. Would be funny if that literally that one with the map is the one that we're missing.
Is the map the one that's painted on the wall?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
How do I paint the flag?
It says it's next to the It says it's next to the sort of second pipe.
Yeah, just above it.
Yeah.
You need to pick up pretty much from every color. You need to have something with you.
Color.
And I think it's right click to select the colors.
Maybe it's outside, slightly to the right.
It won't let me select black.
Bloody hell, I'm pretty far down. Aha!
What did I do?
Oh.
Where do I
You
paint?
found
Never
one.
mind. Never mind. It was just a bit of shiny rock.
Okay.
I mean, a shiny rock's important, but
You dropped some white paint, by the way.
I was gonna say, where did my paint go?
Literally over there.
Oh, fuck.
oh, hang on. There's, I'm
Uh-oh.
following the G's
I want black.
because you know the importance of G's.
Then you need to, I think, click the on the right side. There's like a button to get a secondary color, and then you can
there's
select
Tom.
black as a secondary,
Hello, Tom.
Hello.
or the other way around. I think one of the two.
I can't make. What? There is no black on my color wheel.
At the
Oh,
bottom.
there's the black. Never mind.
No, this
All
is
the
just
way
where the big.
around.
This is just where the big shark was.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be in there.
There you go. Nice.
Ah, I did not paint all of that. No, I didn't. Good.
Hang on, I will.
I'm underwater.
I will check the Google machine in a second and see if it tells us where how many there are at least, and where they are.
I'll check.
What are the chances it's right at the top of the
It
crane
probably
or
is because we
something?
probably looked at all the bottom. Has anyone checked up by the crane?
Not yet, no.
What is it called?
It's called the
Cash collector.
Cash Collector. Yes.
Swim down it for the point, and you should see a yellow tractor below. Then you see the yellow flash below it. Head
A lot
down
of
the
what?
right side of the tunnel, then look to the north where you see the bubbles. Go for that building, head straight up, turn left again. You see another G with another graph.
Okay. Well, hang on. Let me grab. Actually, no. I've got enough water.
There is only one cache.
Okay.
Why is it raining underwater?
Right. So head. Where is it first? Sorry.
Swim down,
Uh huh.
and you should see the yellow tractor underwater.
Yellow tractor. Yellow tractor. Yellow tractor.
It's in the building.
Is it just me who can see the underwater rain?
When you're close to the surface, yes.
No, I'm
Oh yeah,
pretty far
yellow
down.
digger. Yeah, got a yellow digger.
Oh, there
When
you
you
go.
see
Oh,
it,
there we go. We found it. Someone's found it.
I found it. Yeah,
Well
it
done,
was.
Tom.
Yeah, I just looked in random holes in the building until eventually I found it. It's not. There's a lot of holes in this building. That's
There is
all
a
I'm
lot of
gonna
holes
say.
in this building.
what was in
Luckily-
it, Tom? What was in it?
3 bolts, 1 piece of glass, and a brand new spear. Oh, and a scrap metal.
So basically the same as all the other boxes we
Yeah.
found. Oh well.
God, it's raining really hard underwater. I'm
It's not raining
surprised.
that hard above water.
Tom, get an umbrella. You might get wet.
I know. I might catch a cold.
Juice.
But seriously, it was raining lightly down by the second tunnel, but up by the top tunnel, it was raining real hard. Ah, there we go. I'm at the surface. I'm less wet now. Crazy. Alright then. All aboard, I guess.
Yep. Let's set off to the next one.
Which one is the next one anyway?
Someone wants to go sit in the up in the crow's nest with the binoculars and try and find small island
Sure, I'll do that if someone steers.
while
Sure.
you float around.
Small
How many
island
blocks up
being...
is that?
Which one's the small island? Sorry.
Well, it's small.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll keep an eye out for little islands then.
yeah.
Small
I mean,
island
it should.
with big flag.
Oh,
Small island with a big flag.
yeah.
Also, there's the other one.
Yeah, the other one is pretty much just a small island with a rock in the middle, or like a hill in the middle with a small plane on top of it,
Small island with a plane. Okay.
or a small island with the ship.
Hang on, let me write
And
this
then
down. What the two... brief description. Small island with flag.
Small island with flag. That's the one with the beach ship, pretty much. Which is like little tugboat kind of ship, and
Okay.
the other one is a small island with a hill on the top,
got
in the
them all
middle,
right.
pretty much,
Sorry.
with a little plane on top of it.
Small...
So pretty
with
much check the top part of the
plane, or small with plane on hill.
so plane on hill or a flag, either of those. If it doesn't, we're
Gotcha. Right.
why didn't you park the previous time like this, Popsky? It's just like, doop. It's just
Because
Perfectly
usually
next to
I don't get left in charge of steering because people tend to cry.
I need materials.
Why not?
I'm upset with this pole
Why?
because I can't zip line down and jump on the ladder.
That's a shame. I will just sit here and watch the...
Where are you sitting?
I was just gonna come up and have a... Why did you move it down there?
Because it needs to be on the crow's nest.
The
I didn't move the sofa.
oh, I said the sofa doesn't see as well as before.
Yeah, well, you can't use your binoculars on the sofa, so what's the point?
Because it's so somewhere nice to sit, Tom.
Nah, don't need that. I'll give you 30 lashes if I catch you sitting on the job.
Well, don't look behind them. I'm sorry, this is... I'm really bothered by this now.
What?
My monitor.
What about your monitor?
Is anyone steering?
Well, we're kind of steering in a straight line. I thought we'd kind of... You'd tell me if
Okay.
there's any reason to not steer in a straight line and we'd move.
I see. Alright. With the binoculars.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck's sakes.
I don't have
Turn
the
bloody
binoculars. I
thing
was waiting
off.
for you to sort of look around. I was just sort of sitting enjoying the view.
I can't...
Well, Zeph builds his chicken and...
there is a small island straight ahead of us, but it's not one of them.
I couldn't only see fog. How do you...
Are
Are you
you
looking
binocular?
sideways?
I look slightly downward to our wing, and then I can see the island on our right
Down.
side. I said straight
With-
ahead. I was wrong. I meant right side.
With
Oh.
the binoculars, or...
No, with my own eyes.
Oh.
Yeah, you might want to steer now.
Why?
Oh, hang on, that wasn't the wrong. That was
It's
the
not
wrong
one
one.
of them.
Yeah, sorry. Never mind.
It's fine. I'll basically, whenever we need to steer, I'll jump down and steer. It's just...
It's not on right run, no, that's true.
Could you think you can put the flag on top of the zipline pole?
It has a...
I didn't try.
if you pick it up, you have to recolor it again, though.
How hard was it to recolor?
Depends
Ask
on
Meow.
how easy you find it to navigate the fucking colors.
Should we give it a go, or do you not
Yeah,
want
it's
to?
fine.
Okay, let's have a look.
I'm just quickly giving my monitor a clean because Jesus Christ.
Bit mucky, is it?
Yeah. It's covered in iron brew stains.
Oh,
Iron blue. Iron. How did you manage that?
Because whenever she opens it, it fizzes and sprays against the monitor.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I'm like the length of depth of keyboard away from my monitor.
Sorry, it doesn't want to go on there, so I have to recolor it now for no gain.
Oh,
So, sorry.
I'll do it in a moment. Unless someone else wants to do it when I'm doing this.
I'm just sorting the captures.
Oh god, it's worse than I thought.
What?
I just looked up to the sky so I could, see.
Is there more muck on it than you realised?
Uh-huh.
Oh well.
Looks like a blooming starry night up there.
I didn't realize stars were that dirty.
Doity.
Dirty.
I knew they were made out of gas, but... Thing is, after last time I cleaned my monitor, I'm kind of scared to do it. Because last time I created a red pixel.
Oh no. A dead pixel.
The red
Yeesh.
pixel in my monitor decides to come back every 4 or 5 weeks. And then I gently rub my finger over it and it's gone for several weeks.
Weird. What is that? Is that an island? No.
I might have rubbed it a little bit too hard last time.
Does it never come back?
It comes back every several weeks.
She's given her monitor acne is what she's telling you.
6.
Okay, that's a tiny raft. Can ignore that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Do we need the engines on for this, or are we?
I just thought we'd, we're not
Are we
really
going?
using
Are we
them
going
for
towards a
anything, so
specific destination, or are we just drifting
we're
at the
just
moment?
drifting.
Just drifting for now.
I mean, the engine's on literally just because we've got like a whole vast of made melons that we can use for fuel, so we might as well.
Oh,
I don't give that much fuel, but yeah.
You told me earlier they gave a fuck ton of fuel.
They do.
You need about 10 melons for the same amount as a shark head.
Yeah, okay, the heads are more, of course.
Like I said,
but we
they
also
don't
have
give that
so
much
many
fuel.
watermelons.
I'm just saying they don't give that much fuel.
It's fine. We got a lot of watermelons.
They grow fast enough to make it work.
Ah.
I feel like I'm just making it worse. The worst part is that I'm leaving like streaks on my monitor.
Streaks.
Squeaks.
Got a nice head, guys.
Yeah.
I'll be ready for bed in a moment. I'm just
The plastic box is now completely full.
one
Which
or two.
one?
Both.
Whatever, okay.
So anytime you see plastic from now on, it could just go straight in the recycler. Unless Zeph needs it for building his
I
chicken.
don't need plastic for that. because I'm not making any foundations for it. Everyone can sleep, by the way.
Okay.
Yep,
Yes,
sleeping.
I was just finishing the cleaning white for my monitor because
Oh, where's,
really
where's the
hope
bed
I-
from the engine room gone?
I'm sleeping in it.
Where is it?
A dangerous place. I'm having second thoughts about the location I've chosen to put the hammock.
Okay, well I'm in my hammock now.
I need to know.
I need to know where Tom
I
put
need
it.
to know where Tom is sleeping.
I'm not
I'm a
seeing it.
little bit worried about what will happen when I get out of bed.
Did you put it on? Oh,
Where is
I'm
it?
seeing it.
Ah, I see, I see.
Oh right, yeah. I thought about trying to put one up there before.
Also, I noticed I was almost dying from thirst, so I need to drink something. I'm good now.
I am in sleep.
I'm in bed. Tom, don't get out of bed. I want to know how you get out of bed.
Carefully.
I'm looking. I'm
You
looking.
can jump
Go ahead,
onto the
Tom.
ladder.
You can jump onto the zip line.
I
I
can't
think
reach
the
it from
zipline-
here.
Yeah, it's too high. You can jump down on the zip line that's below you.
Okay, I can jump to the ladder from the hammock. It's all good. We're all fine.
That sound was adorable.
Oh, no, that's just a bit.
There we go. Painted.
Ah, that's what it was. It was a small.
Where did the fireworks go?
Oh, I've put them. I wanna save them for special occasions. I picked them up. I wanted to put them in a little box because it's impeding my movement. There's a little tiny raft over there. Can you see it?
No, I can't.
Kind
I'm looking at the sky.
slightly on the right
seeing
of
my
the sun.
stars.
Ooh, stars.
Yeah, they're one of those pillar things. Usually
My
not nothing
monitor
special.
is really bad.
Oh, is that something?
I
Yes,
wish
there
they-
is something there. Small island slightly to our left, very slightly.
And then we should just head forward for the moment, or do you want me to turn now?
Turn.
Keep heading straight on because it's only very slightly, so we're basically headed directly toward it. I can see an obelisk. A hill
Obelisk.
with a tree and a tree slightly lower down as well. I know it's for like game limitation point of view, but I always thought you could see for literal miles on the ocean, unless of course it was stormy, you know.
Well, you know, usually the ocean's quite flat, so
Yeah.
you tend to be able to see something on it for quite a while.
Boo. No.
Seriously, the more I clean, the more muck is appearing.
Bah.
Anchor down!
Can't see a plane and I can't see a flag.
Thank you.
Does look like it has something on it.
I can't jump on you.
Yes, a tree
Is that a tree?
and an obelisk as well.
Is that? Oh, okay. That's definitely not
Do
the
we-
island, is
Oh.
it?
Do we need to be looking for a certain kind of island, like how we look for Balboa for tropical islands?
This gives you a good view.
What does? Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Standing on the black hole.
The risk is
What
of
is
falling
the-
over, I
That's a
suppose.
very strange obelisk.
Yeah. It's not the one that we're looking for though.
Not the island we're looking for.
That's, hang on.
Okay, now I'm just seeing spots.
What is that obelisk?
It's a
I'm going
rock.
to stop cleaning my monitor because either it's the fumes of these wipes, or the bright light I've been staring into, but I'm seeing spots.
A really weird island, yeah.
It is.
By the
So
way,
you
I
can
actually...
just quickly, anchor and have a look.
Yeah. You just anchor and have a look, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, on the way
Yeah.
around.
Alright. Anchor down.
Down.
Is the anchor down?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, we're a bit far away. Maybe we should have.
No, it's fine.
Just Bruce. friendly.
Friendly neighborhood
Neighbor-
Spiderman.
Neighborhood Sharky.
Friendly neighborhood shark, yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so islands. Nothing special here.
Can't be specific.
There's a box here. Nothing special. Nope, nothing here. Ow.
No, there's nothing. I'm just confused by this weird obelisk, but yeah.
We didn't turn off the engines, I think.
That's fine, we can just
I didn't know they were on,
We
so
could
now I
just,
can turn them off.
if everyone's
Right.
back on the boat, just raise the anchor again.
Ah,
It sounded really like the engines on while we were sleeping.
No, basically leave them in ready while we jumped out to have a look, so.
No, I'm asking when we were sleeping.
Yeah, but we were still going somewhere. Is everyone back?
Maybe the one was on,
Anchor up.
I'm back.
I'm on.
Tom?
I never left. I do like the paint job.
Yeah, I like the video cards this color.
Very fresh.
Don't know what.
Oh, leg spike. There's an island on our left. A big island.
Yeah, it's a big island, but
Ooh,
can't see a
animals,
flag.
Animals! Animals!
Alright.
Yay! Let's go find some animals.
Okay.
I'm almost open.
Let me out. Close your eyes. Gonna steer towards it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You can open again.
Someone have that shovel? My shovel?
Let's try the treasure hunter thing. And the treasure box.
So, my animal kitchen?
So flippers on apparently. Forgot I had flippers on, so they're pretty much ruined now. Damn it.
This means that we can finally find another odd-colored animal?
Perhaps.
I hope so. No?
Not yet. Not yet.
I'm already on the island.
Hey, engines are off. Engine anchor is down.
There's a birdie?
Of course we have.
I've not seen one yet.
A birdie, you mean? Might be fly. It doesn't have to be a bird, of course. Could literally be that we have a couple of boars or sets only.
There's a plain chicken.
I see it.
That's why I was asking if there was a birdie. So I knew to expect rocks being dropped in the head.
I'm not seeing it. Unless it's flying on the other side of the island, then it might
You wanna
still
go
be
for a
there.
bucket fish?
I was gonna go hand the fish into the trader.
We'll go kill bucket after that.
Yeah, I'll go cook for fish after that, that's fine.
Yep, there's a big bird.
Oh joy.
He's on the other side of the island.
Yeah.
You seen the trader hut yet?
No, but he's up at the top. Always at the top.
Is he?
That's do a picture. Or do what I did and jump into the top.
There's Elmo. Elmo. Big bird.
A quick question. Do you want to make the bird at the back one type of white, or do you want to have like white with like a really light grey combination?
I thought we were making it big and yellow, but okay. Oh, there's a warthog as well.
Yeah, of course, there's two.
I know, but he's just charged at me.
I'll come up, because there's not a second animal here which is a big bird.
Piggy's dead.
We also need to find the cave.
Okay, well, that's another warthog then.
6.
Oh, there's the trader's hut all the way up there. Okay.
Big bird has one arrow in him.
Yeah, that's mine.
No. I have 2 arrows in him.
Oh! Oh!
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh.
5.
You'll want this one.
Friend?
Yes.
Do we have a
What?
friend up there?
Yes.
What
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of friend? Is the flamingo friend?
No.
Alpaca
Oh,
friend.
It's an alpaca.
I saw his head. I didn't see. I see.
He's a zebra.
Friend! Fine.
You can't.
Oh, yeah, he's fine. Zebra friend's on his way back to the boat.
Cool.
You don't have to deal with Big Bird without me, I'm sorry. It's gonna help you, but Zebra friend ran right in front of me, so all I had to do was go shoot. Oh my god! You're the best alpaca, but don't stop tiny and tiny at them.
Can we call him Granite Tim? Or Big Tim?
Strike at them.
Or Spiky Tim? What we wanted from this guy again?
Did Zeb not want drawbridge?
Oh yeah. How big a
Yes.
drawbridge do you want, Zeph?
The longest one.
The longest one. Long drawbridge. 1 or 2?
1.
Okay.
Bruce, you'd better fucking leave me alone.
Bruce is over here.
Don't know where here is, but I'm.
He's at the back of the raft at the moment. So he was
I'm
not
trying
near.
to get on the raft there. The waves were,
Wavy.
yeah, being a problem. Right. Guys, you have to meet the new alpaca. He's amazing.
How did you call him?
Striped Tim.
Stripey Tim.
Because we've got Tiny Tim, we've got Tinier Tim, and now we've got Stripey Tim.
Oh, nice. I see him.
I love him so much.
I thought you would.
I'm not gonna say this around the other animals, but
Is it animal cruelty wondering if you can actually use the paint on animals now or on the livestock?
maybe, because I don't want to traumatize them again by trying it.
How many of those canisters do we have actually?
3, if I can make more.
How much more? Just wondering.
Let me double check.
If you capture them and let them go,
41.
if you capture them and let them go, do they count as capturing for the achievement?
No, you can literally catching them on the raft from what I understood. So it doesn't even have to be different animals. It could literally be the one that you already captured, and you just shoot it at. You just shoot at him again, and then he gets captured, even if he's in the pen, I think.
Hang on, how many do I need?
Oh, it's
Give me a moment. Why can't I find that?
Which side is the ship on?
Oh, you had your compass to tell you.
That's fine, I found it. I just needed to plummet myself off that side of the thing.
oh shit!
I can make enough
at least the
for
ship.
that.
At least the ship is stationary.
Do you want to grab some more pufferfish?
I do, but I need to get back to the ship to eat first.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just
I've got all this stuff to drop off as well.
asking for reasons.
Reasons? Have you got some reasons? Oh, where?
God damn it. At least I've used a lot of stone.
No, I'm here.
Stone, Tom. I said stone.
I'm gonna get all this. I'm gonna get so close back to the ship, and then Bruce is gonna bite me once. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be like, for fuck's sake.
Tom,
Yeah.
have you met our new alpaca?
Oh, I missed.
We've got
no,
a
yeah.
new alpaca, and he's my new best friend. He's here.
Aww.
His name is Stripey Tim.
He's got a goofy smile. Look at him. Look at him never smile. Aww. He's cute. I like him.
Do they lose their name when you catch them?
Not sure, but you can rename it anyway.
I'm going to let off a celebratory firework. Like that. How do I rotate smoothly? Like that.
No, they don't seem to lose their name.
Alright, firework away!
Did they actually?
Fireworks? Where?
I just shot one up to celebrate a new arrival.
Oh. Do you shoot that big bird with it? Oh wait, that's the same one, never mind.
Tom, I have mushrooms for you that I can't put in your thingy box.
Oh, so you found a cave?
No.
Oh, from the trader.
Yeah.
We need to find a cave on the island still.
I have some raw meat and some red berries and some mushrooms for you. But I can't put them anywhere because their box is full. Oh no, wait. Hang on. I can fix this.
Should you not buy the turmeric and the...
I did. But that's already got up space. There we go. I have fixed this, Tom. Your other present is outside your kitchen.
Poor Chuckles got so frightened by being caught again that he laid an egg.
Yeah, Tom needs to expand.
Question. Do we want to sleep?
Oh, did you get the drawbridge, by the way?
Yes,
Oh
I
yeah,
did.
good point.
Do we want to sleep?
Yeah, we'll sleep and then we can.
So you can do the pufferfish.
Okay.
And
I am in bed. Can't fall
Me
asleep
too.
during daytime.
Ah, it just started
missed
to get
the
day
night.
again.
We missed the night again. Oh well. Where are you, Zeph? I'll bring this rubbish to you.
I'm here.
I need to make a new animal catcher because it's broken.
Where is Zeph? Ah, there it is. Rubbish.
Let's see, so 1, 2...
Thought you'd want to.
Ooh. It works.
I'm traumatizing my animals. I feel really bad.
I feel really bad. Keep shooting.
I mean, I'm not capturing straight to Tim or Grandpa. They're special animals.
Today you see the endangered white mama bear being on the hunt. Just look up how I'm actually viewing it here.
Let them not make me angry or I'll hunt you.
No, I just have my binoculars just staring at you like you're shooting at the animals.
I'm releasing them again.
True.
Kinda.
Kinda. Oh my god.
I mean, they're still in their pen. Pretty sure we should have
1, 2,
achievement by
3,
now.
4, 5,
was
6,
working.
7, 8.
Hang on. Uh,
30 out of 50. I don't think it's gone up.
I think it might go for wild animals. I don't think it goes for ones in your own ship.
Yeah, because I just shot over 26 canisters.
Try push the save button on the server. Might be.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure how it registers it, of course.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 30 out of 50 now.
Well, refresh it now and try again. Okay. Achievement. So to save the world and refresh it.
It was 18 out of 50 for me.
Yes, it's now got to 35. So yeah. It did jump up by 5, but it needs to work to be safer.
It jumped up for me to 25, so
Yeah.
not sure how it counts.
Just tell me if we...
I might have got animals the first time we went round with what, which was just me and Nikoli.
Yeah, we had
Oh yeah,
alpacas and stuff before.
25. Yeah, that might be just the ones that I see. Yeah.
I don't have enough things for this right now though.
That's fine. We can.
Yeah, don't go for
We can
that.
if I go hunt pufferfish, we get more explosive powder. So
1, 2,
Yeah, but I'll keep
3,
cancel
4,
that now
5,
for
6.
wild animals. I'll go find the cave. I can never remember what a cave is on this island.
I think it's near. It's on the side where the trader is. No, hang on. The trader is up. Is the trader up there?
Yeah.
Trader's at the top. The shark is dead, so if you're doing any underwater farming, do it now.
I was gonna find the thing first. You're a big person.
No, not yet.
So
I
no.
was going to, but I got kind of like I needed to get back to the boat to get food, otherwise I would have starved.
No, that's fine. I was just, you know, so I know kind of thing. So I don't get hit in the head. A big one. It's a big box.
Just gonna double check here for pufferfish before I go.
I see one here in the bay.
In the bay.
Yeah, you know that small circle of water back of the island?
Oh, okay, I'll head round there. The sides look quite empty, so he's probably gonna help you around there.
Eight.
It's here.
What
Why
is?
did I just didn't see it like the first 3 times.
Do we want any windows in our flying creature at the back?
That is entirely dealer's choice, Seth.
Eyes!
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you want eyes,
I
yeah.
want to put like small windows for the eyes, and then put like a lantern behind it in some way. So that's what any other window. I mean, I guess we can make white windows with white curtains behind it, so we can close them. First floor, like not ground floor at least.
Did someone do treasure hunting?
Not unless Tom's done it. You done any treasure hunting, Tom?
Nope.
Going to?
I couldn't. Yes.
Then I'll just go underwater hunting.
Alright, well, I've killed one pufferfish.
I'm gonna drop my stuff off at the thing first, but... and grab myself a new hook. Don't drown.
Trying not to. It's harder than you think. Do we still need sand and dirt?
It's actually quite easy not to drown. All you need to do is not breathe in. I mean, eventually you'll suffocate, but at least you won't have
I
drowned.
mean, suffocating is slightly better than drowning.
I've been told the carbon dioxide burns your lungs, so it's actually nicer to
Another
drown.
red melon recipe. Okay, where's the hooks? Here they are.
Hello, big bird.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do that. I forgot.
That doesn't really matter, does it? As long as we've
I'm
got
looking at
the
the bay at the
stripy
back of the
animal.
island and I don't see a pufferfish.
It's the bay between the rock, like the...
Oh, and there's a bus a bit over here. There might be one. I think that's one over there. But I think then again, it might just be a fish.
I definitely saw a pufferfish where I was.
There's lots of copper about.
So you grabbed the seaweed under the ship.
What little there was, yes. But if you want to have a look for more, you can. Not seeing any pufferfish, just seeing some pointers where they, I would imagine a pufferfish would be, but I'm not seeing the actual pufferfish.
Where I was, there was definitely one swimming.
I might have already killed that one then. That might have been the one that I already got, but I thought I got the one that was slightly more obscure. No, nothing there. Going round looking for more. Okay, this looks like it should have a pufferfish in it. This looks like a pufferfish. Where's the pufferfish? There are other fish, but no pufferfish. There's one. Hello, puffer friend. Oh, my bow's broken. Another one. There we go. Where's the last one then? He's probably around here as well. Where is he? That looks like him over there. Yep, there he is. There's another one. Another one over here somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I did definitely see another one over here. Yep, there he is. Hello, friendo.
What's that? Bolt and rope, bolt and rope.
I'm relatively near the boat if you want to do resting.
I can see where I am. Yeah, I'm going for it.
By the time you run back up, I'll be back as well. So then just
I
swimming
was a
back
lot
now.
closer than I thought it was. Oh, Bruce is back.
Back again.
Oh, Brucey. Brucey, Brucey, Bruce.
Hey, I
I
am
got,
there.
I got 5 explosives from killing all the pufferfish. And 4 pufferfish heads. Are we kicking or biofishing pufferfish's heads?
Tom? Tom?
Hmm? I'm asleep.
Are we cooking or biofueling pufferfish heads? Tom?
Yes?
Are we cooking or biofishing, biofueling pufferfish heads?
We've got enough food to last a million years, so
Right.
biofuel, I imagine.
I am in my hammock.
I'm in bed.
I am as well now.
Right.
Hi, Stripey Tim. Is he bigger than the others?
Okay, it's official
Yes.
now.
Sweetie, you have to go see this.
What?
Look how much bigger he is than the others.
He does look like he's wearing a really fancy jacket.
No, but look as the other one gets closer. Look how close he is to the roof and how close this one is to the roof.
Yeah, that's true.
He's quite a lot bigger than the others, so he is actually big as Tim. He is Grand Tim.
See big stripes. Right, do we need anything else from this island?
Well, I wasn't done yet.
Oh, okay. Did you see your present, Tom?
In fact, I only barely saw it.
I have not seen my present. Where is it?
It's here. Outside your
It's near
kitchen.
your kitchen.
Did you recall that going after Bruce?
Wowie, wowie.
No.
He's a
It's not as
freak.
big as I hoped. I can go if you want.
It's
He's
huge.
taller than me.
It's not as big as a large cabinet, no. It's about the same size as one.
5 by 5. This is 5 by 8. Yeah, it's a bit smaller. That's fine.
Bruce, fuck off!
Where is he? I'll come kill him.
I went up to the right of the ship.
The
So Bruce is
right
as
of
well,
the ship.
because he is mauling me to death.
Did you kill the budgie?
No,
No, I'll go do that after this one. Where's Bruce?
I forgot.
Bruce.
To the right.
There he is. Hello, friendo.
He was bothering me while I was, learning to swim.
Hey, at the moment we are defying gravity in the back here.
Good. I tend to think gravity got to bother you. It's the astral chicken.
Astral Chick. I need oxygen. Should have brought myself a fucking oxygen tank. Because I knew this was gonna happen. Because I'm rapidly drowning.
Oh, Bruce is dead.
At least I had some healing salve on me. Healing salve is weird. It started saying you will heal by this much, and then as it was healing up to that, it went, no, you're only going to heal for this much. And it healed like 20% less. Oh no, wait, it's still ticking up after all. Even though I'm drowning. That's a big fucking dive right there.
Yeah. So this will go.
You just blocked the
Right
way
here.
into your kitchen with the fridge.
Well, this is the way into the kitchen.
Alright, okay.
Have I been doing it wrong all this time?
You don't need seaweed for anything, do you?
Not for cooking.
Just had to make sure that the sushi didn't use seaweed. Or put it all in the other box.
My hook broke at possibly one of the worst times possible. As I was already almost drowning. Not the right time for my hook to break.
I don't think it's ever a good time for your hook to break, man.
I mean, when I'm not drowning is still the preferred time.
I'll go try and kill the budgie then.
Budgie friend. He's gonna kill the budgie friend.
Where are you, budgie friend? Where is he?
Yeah,
Now
something
I'm
gonna
not near
we.
the animals, I can safely say I do love Grandpa and Stripey Tim the most.
What is
Sorry.
it? What are you saying, Zeph?
Weirdly enough, I think we're gonna need a lot of wood as well.
We've not
A
got
lot
a
of
whole
wood.
box of wood. Or have you been using it for...
I'm going through it. Let me check how much is there. That one is still full. This one is empty now.
Start
Last
chopping the
fight-
trees that are upstairs. And plant new ones.
That's a good point.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we've still got the trees upstairs.
At least it won't, you know, do much, but it will do enough for now and then while we're sailing around. Again, when we're done here, we can get more.
I mean, you could always fill the bottom of the chicken with harvestable trees. Just to make it bizarre.
A harvestable chicken.
Harvestable chicken. Only for wood. Rather than meat.
Thanks.
Or you could keep a chicken there.
Yeah, I'll figure something
You
out.
could keep a pet chook inside the chicken. Just a single chook.
I can catch a new chick for that. I don't want to, you know, separate chick and chocolates from their friends.
Especially their large stripy friends.
Exactly. They've just become acquainted. I don't want to separate them again.
Budgie's down.
Yay. I'm still, you know, hooking stuff from underneath the island, but it takes me a long time because I keep almost drowning.
Oh, this battery is dead.
Which one? Have we done treasure hunting yet?
Yeah, I got the treasure.
Okay. How many were on the island?
2.
2? Oh, okay. Any paintings?
No.
Oh.
See, there's more reason to keep playing this other than just to live for 365 days. No?
There might be.
What about the animals?
What about the animals?
I don't want to abandon them.
Is there literally no, there's literally no way out for Tom anymore except for the ladder.
Well, yeah, that's the way in, of course, through the dining room.
Through the roof.
Mm.
I swear I saw more. Because there is more, you were just looking in the wrong place. Cramp!
Cramp?
I had a cramp.
Oh.
Very bad one, in fact.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Window.
In case you were interested, Tom, they do sell 3 fridges at a time.
No, thank you. There's not enough room.
I can build you
Build you a fridge annex.
yeah, I was gonna say an attic for your fridges.
That's the dining room, though.
Above the dining room, of course.
And we could just build a sealed box below the waves. That's
And you?
don't know.
No.
Question?
Can't go below the water.
Can you not?
No.
Not with that, no.
I imagine there's probably mods for it, but
You know that shelf recipe that we got?
Yeah.
You can angle that one down below the waist, but I'm not sure if you can actually place anything on it.
I mean, I think it's just a matter of time before there's a mod to make this into a submarine builder.
Oh yeah, most likely.
And in fairness, all the weird shit under the water, it probably really add to the game.
So the second floor is done. Or hang on, the second floor, yeah. Ground floor, first floor, yeah, whatever.
The second chip floor.
The second floor.
No, I'm not making it up.
Can't remember.
We can't pretty much make
We're gonna
anything.
make
I'm
it
just gonna
some
keep.
kind of
I'm just
small
gonna keep the
feathered
shape, and we can
animal that
always.
follows us around that we can claim as a deity that watches over us.
Otherwise, we can pretty much make anything out of it.
I got more fishing bait as well, so we can, if we did want to grind anything out for.
Yeah, we still have bunch of fishing bait.
I've got a bit more than that now.
But I mean, we have never used that.
I've got a little bit more than that now.
You mean you bought 60?
I just bought all the fishing bait you had.
Then that's 60. Hello, small yellow fish. Kind of small yellow fish, I don't.
And I'm out of wood again. So the first box is empty now.
First wood box.
The wood box. I believe at least, yeah.
It's dark. I can't see.
Do we want to rest again because it's dark?
I'm not nowhere near the boat.
Alright.
I'm at the underwater cave. Someone already looked the underwater cave?
Not
I
me.
don't think anyone found it apart from you, so...
Up in glass.
Yeah, I only found it now. It was next to one of the water fresheners. It's 2 chests. only just now turned his music on.
No.
I was just been on all day. I just was fucking around on the piano.
I've not heard him yet. But again, my volume is so low, so I don't have to burn echo.
Well, basically whenever you're done, yeah, I guess we're tripping off.
Yeah, whenever I'm
Sleep.
done. I'm not done.
Sleep.
Sleep.
I'm gonna take my
I'm not on the
hammer.
boat.
Ah.
I'm not even near the boat.
Of course. What else indeed? Very quiet. See,
Well, I'm focusing on my birds.
your hovercraft, you mean?
Well, yeah, sort of.
Stripey Tim is... Well, Tiny Tim is currently over here. Tiny or Tim is attacking the water fountain.
Yeah.
Tiniest Tim is wandering around with the goats. No, sorry.
God damn it,
Stripey-
I was in bed
Stripey
so
Tim.
long that I've started starving.
What?
He was in bed so long he started starving.
Not good. I said I'm not near the boat.
See, so that's for 1, 2, 3, block 4.
Oh, it's interesting how our brains sometimes work.
Okay.
But I'm
Oh,
doing this deep sea dive, right? And they've done it quite well with, making you feel like you're actually on the water now.
Mm-hmm.
And my body just kind of goes, oxygen! Oh wait, I can't breathe. Like, I said, like, they make you think I was underwater. They did that quite well. The way your brain can react to purely visual,
Mm.
Oh, I found some more silver out. Oh,
4 and 2 no.
That's good.
let's see. We have to see. The dandelions?
Could be. It's fair coming on this bit, Zeph.
What?
It's fair coming on.
Yeah.
You're-
Oh yeah.
I'm having a mask. Oh, Bruce is back.
This is like pretty much half a floor is like one block of a picture that I gotten,
Mhm.
and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6, like 3 layers high for the body, and then the head is starting here now, and it will be 2 above the body, pretty much.
Bruce is killing me.
Why is Bruce killing you?
And it's a closer ship. I have to do his influence.
Hello, Stripey. I do like his white tail.
Yeah, Bruce is killing me, alright? One thing I have to use.
Whereabouts are you?
Left.
You can paint both sides of a wall, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
From one side.
yep.
I think you can, yeah.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
I've just seen Bruce.
Because then this would have been a pain to actually paint if you're like have to go on the
You have to
outside
do
of
it
this thing.
Yeah, he is. Tell me if he's, gets distracted by
Well,
you.
he's sort of wobbling around. Here he comes. There's some more seaweed here.
I know. I was making my way back.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, I did shoot him a fair few times before you came over.
Oh, there was a pufferfish here as well.
Ah! I had not seen him yet.
I only,
I saw the smoke
I
light.
only know because the smoke.
Yeah. Don't drown, please.
Not drowning, it's dealing with the pufferfish
Oh, it's...
poison.
Did you get the seaweed?
Yeah, getting stuff from this one as well.
These are already grown, I see.
Yeah, weird. I did not see the pufferfish at all.
Yeah, oh well.
I just saw the explosion on you.
Nice.
Almost there.
Uh, you back there?
Almost. My hook has like one hit left in it. There we go. I just wanted to, not carry a hook with one hit back. Double checking I didn't miss any clay. Don't care as much but sand. Clay.
You returning to your crow's
There's-
nest then?
There's a single clay right underneath the ship if anyone has a hook.
Where?
I
Come
think.
to the left wing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm floating above, floating next to the ship.
Okay. Directly below where you are?
Down there. Single clay, there's a single sand here as well. I missed.
Where?
Here.
Oh.
Those were the only two things I didn't have.
I guess we're set sail and looking for more islands again then.
Ireland through.
Ireland, huh? Moving a little bit.
Got 70 bars. Um, buy all the titanium again.
Yep. Oh, might be worth it. We had tons of tokens and stuff, so I was like, well, might as well.
Got a lot of seaweed then.
Are we heading towards the next story island? Like, I'm looking for these other ones on the way.
We've still got, have we got 2 story islands left to go, or just the one?
One.
Is it just the final one?
So it depends a bit what you want to do with future streams, or when you want to cross
Yeah,
over to another game.
Do we have anything else lined up?
I think the only other thing we potentially have lined up is playing Satisfactory. If
That might be
suits Zeph.
satisfactory.
Actually, what did you think of it, Zeph? I don't think you told me what you thought of it.
I haven't had the time to check it out, but it looks cool.
Right, cool.
I would consider it satisfactory.
Oh,
we
yeah.
do have Valheim as well. That's another one.
So I got mushrooms for you, but I have to put them in the cooked food cabinet.
Yeah, don't bother getting any more ingredients. Trust me.
I just picked them up from the cave.
I know, but like, just leave them to grow their natural life because we've got enough food to
No,
last
I can't do that, Tom.
forever.
I'd,
Yeah, you can.
I'd probably say...
Do you have strawberry colada?
Yep.
Since we're near the end of the stream for this time, I'd say we'll spend this one at least just looking for that other island. And then next week, either next week or the
actually
week after will be the
explore.
last one, depending on how things go.
Yeah.
And then maybe,
ticket.
yeah, at very worst we'll possibly aim to start Satisfactory around the first week in November then. For the Valheim after. You want to do Valheim first? No, yeah, do you want to do Valheim first? Well, Valheim you said we could lose a lot of hours to, whereas I don't think we could lose as much as Satisfactory. Yeah. So I thought we were just going to play the other one first, then play Valheim. Actually, do you Zeph and Tom own Valheim?
I own Valheim, yeah.
Mm.
Tom just doesn't know. I mean, we can probably, if we sail around for a bit now, we'll probably get enough wood for Zeph to finish his giant chicken.
Probably.
Good luck.
How
Good
full are
luck.
the chests?
You said you had strawberry colada, yeah?
The spicy pine berry?
Well,
Strawberry colada.
strawberry colada.
Alright, let's have a quick look. Two strawberries, pineapple, 1 strawberry, red melon, spicy pine berry. Just chuck it here.
I put a picture on Discord, by the way.
Where are you, Tom?
I'm right here.
I am
Just chuck it at me.
not seeing you.
Oh, fantastic, Zeph.
Just
what I'm
throw
going
it
for.
then, and I will pick it up. I don't need to be visible to pick something up.
Tom is invisible.
What do you mean Tom's
Yes.
invisible?
I can't see him.
He's right in front of you.
I do not see him.
Then
Literally.
I'm invisible. That's fine.
Hang on. Right?
Where?
Going away now, but...
Oh, for heaven's
Look at
sakes,
preparation
guys.
nonsense.
Who decided?
You decided what, Tom?
You can put a picture now. He's not here. He's
We've
standing over
just
there.
been going in circles because there's this raft that we drifted into.
Where is it?
Oh,
It's what's causing us to jib around like nobody's business.
Where's this raft?
It's right there, mate.
Where?
Well, it's just sunk under our ship
Oh, that's probably for the best.
because I dealt with it. Three.
oh,
let's
right.
go for it. It's gone already.
Yeah, I see it.
I think we got a pirate in the water. Oh, he's back. Okay.
Like literally, I cannot see Tom.
That's fine.
It's very strange. It's very, very strange.
Close your eyes, Meow.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh.
I mean, I don't think there's much point in trying to find the island this week. It's 10 to 10.
Yeah, that's what I said. The final island, there's no point in going for the final island this week. Because you don't have
Yeah.
enough time, so we might as well sail around and try and find the Captain Island. And just get enough wood for Zeph to build his giant duck.
Quack.
Because we were going through a stream of debris there, we got quite a lot of wood again.
We were stuck in a small circle for quite a while there.
Yeah.
Should now be going straight. Well, as long as the biofuel doesn't run out. Incidentally, has anyone checked the biofuel levels recently?
No. Check biofuel levels. How do we check what the fuel levels are?
Is the tank full?
The tank is about half full.
Then yes, we've got enough biofuel.
Okay.
I'll put some more polar bear heads in. Oh, that's all. Oh, it needs honey. Needs a lot of honey.
Almost all cooks that were made last week are gone again.
Oh wow. It goes quick.
I used like 4 or 5 myself.
There's an
What
island
the
up
hell was
ahead,
that?
but
Small
Yeah.
island though. Might have to sail
yeah,
around it.
definitely no.
Is
no
that something in the
flag.
middle?
Yes, a tree, mango.
No, something between the two little islands.
Yeah, mango tree. On a rock.
Oh, okay. Have you got the binoculars to see
Okay.
this then?
Yeah. There's
Alright.
also 2 watermelons on that little middle rock.
Okay, I guess we'll sail
Right.
around it. Right, so close your eyes now.
It's bedtime soon as well. I'm sleeping when you guys are.
I will readjust our course and then I will go to sleep.
I'm in the engine, just more bed in the engine.
No, it's not.
Okay, I'll go upstairs.
Right, I'm in the bed.
Almost
too.
in bed. The biofuel. Can you warn me before doing
Oh,
that,
sorry,
please?
sorry, I thought it was. Right, the biofuel.
Biofuel is not being made at the same rate as we're using it. Why are we even using the engines?
Just why not?
Because what else are we going to use the fuel for? We got quite a lot now.
Well, the drum is
advisory,
almost more empty
advisory.
than full.
What was that, Tom?
Advisory, there's a small raft. We may need to either correct course or remove it from our path. I can't quite tell if we're going to run into it or not. It might go off our starboard bow.
Was this left or right?
It's the right.
Right.
That side, yes.
Oh, was that? I think there's an island ahead as well.
Sure?
No, I thought I saw something in the fog, but it's gone away now.
I know what you mean.
There is something there. 11 o'clock. Looks like two. It looked like one island, one small island made out of 2 rocks.
Oh yeah, I see it. No flag.
Let's get the boarding
not
flap
single.
out.
It's not a single hill either. So it's probably not the right one. I'll get a bit of a closer look when we're closer.
Recipe coconut beet. I assume you've got coconut beet.
Yep.
Oh, the biofuel tank is pretty much empty.
I'll check it out. What we
I'm
can do
standing
with
next to it. It's not making as fast as it's taking it.
it. It also drains immediately into the rest of the system because that's being used at the moment.
Yes, but when we got out of bed, that drum was still third full.
Oh, right, in that way, yeah. But yeah.
It's using it a lot faster than it's making biofuel.
Got a potential
I mean,
island
you
on
say
our
that,
right-hand
but
side.
then again, these 2 are completely full.
Potential what on
Big
our right hand
tanks.
side?
Island.
Oh.
Right hand side. Can't really see it because the fog, but
Right side, you say?
yeah, it's there, I just can't see it very well.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult to see, yeah.
I can't see a flag, and I can't see a plane,
No.
so it's probably fine.
I mean, the plane would be obvious because I would recognize that island. Considering they only made one small type of island for that plane.
Is the plane on a hill? Okay, plane on a hill or flag?
Yeah.
Low slung island?
No, the flag one is also on the hill.
Okay, both.
So it's both sticking out quite obviously.
Well, there is a hill, but can't
Yeah, that's-
see any flag or plane.
No, it's not there.
Well, if you're interested, Zeph, the wood box is now 3/4 full again. The one box. So it's recovering again. If you want to build more of your chicken.
On it.
Why is it there a dot approaching us, but I'm confused.
Is it a green dot?
No, there's a blue dot. We're coming up to a blue dot.
Is it a blue dot that's highlighted or not?
No, it's not
Fog's
highlighted.
getting worse. How is that possible? Have a look.
There's a blue dot we're almost at.
Check what coach is on, because that might be one of the other store.
Oh, that's the it's the crane place again.
Oh.
I guess we can just go past it. I don't think.
I'll just steer it a bit now. I'll do it. Okay.
The fog's bad now. Can use fog.
A weird question, you say? Sure, what is it? We will do our best to answer in a non-weird way.
Thanks for definitely starting to drain now.
That's good, we can fill them up with something. We've got a lot of heads and honey hanging around.
Oh no, that thing is full. It's just not producing biofuel enough to keep up with our engine.
Ah, I see what you mean.
That's what I've
Could
been
we
saying
stick
for
down
like
the
10
old...
minutes.
I misunderstood. I wonder if we can crack out the old manual ones.
Probably, yes. As someone who basically has ran homebrew for the last, like, God, 15 years? Yeah, I definitely would be. If you were wanting to get us to do it properly though, you'd be needing to send drop us a message either on Twitter or Discord, not Discord, Twitter or email Dragon, because she deals with all the kind of arranging us to do stuff. But yeah, send us a message on Twitter or Facebook or anything at Tennis RPG, and we'll, yeah, there's all the social stuff. Send us a message over there and Dragon will deal with it. She basically is the one that manages all the rest of us. I'm just the idiot that creates shit. She's the one that actually, you know, keeps us vaguely in line. But
She's
yes,
the cat herder.
yes, she's the cat herder.
She speaks for the nerds.
Yeah. But yeah, if you have any things that you'd like us to get involved in, please just message there, and hopefully Dragon will tell me about it, and we can work it out. But yes, it's easy that, because I would happily just do anything. People would be up for that kind of stuff. But I'm useless at timekeeping. I'm useless at arranging things. She's a lot better than me at those things. Oh, fantastic! Yeah, definitely then. Definitely anytime. Like I said, message Dragon. Say that you spoke to us on Twitch about it, and she will happily, I'm sure, arrange something. I will let her know.
You answered the letter. Now, like me, you are a part of this place.
Thank you for the follow. So yeah, anytime, definitely, yeah, just let us know what you need and when, and I'm sure we can do the best we can for it.
You answered the letter. Now, like me, you are a part of this place.
And thank you for following, Ordana. Oh, okay, well, thank you for following us anyway. Totally wasn't. But yeah, thank you for following. It does help with that massively. I've not been the best at trying to build the follow count. I really should be doing better at it. But we're starting to do more RPG stuff on the streams. So hopefully that'll be fun to do.
And Halloween and then Red One starting?
Yeah, I am looking forward to that one starting. Yeah, we kind of, the problem is things we tend to do on Twitch tends to be homebrew RPG or indie horror, or really unknown indie horror games, and apart from the co-op stuff, they don't tend to draw the biggest audience. But we do it because we enjoy it, it doesn't matter.
I still love the... Do you trade mode on? The baritone. No. Oh. You never hear from them again.
Yeah. I remember that. We had someone really keen to join us playing Barotrauma, but they thought we might have creator mode on, and I'm like, no. No friend. No, we don't have that.
One tank capacity.
Okay, we can do stuff to refill the tanks here. It's not as if we need the tanks to be full for anything. We've got loads of heads to make more fuel and stuff.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's making fuel,
Yeah.
but not fast enough. That's what I've been trying to say.
Yeah, end of October's good for us. We do Halloween stuff throughout October randomly as extra streams. One of them we will have Cassie and hopefully a couple of the Craftians on for it. We do a one shot that we run with mini groups throughout October. We do some recorded and some live streams and stuff with it. We only started doing those live ones last year, so hopefully this year will be good. We'll see how it goes though. But yeah, definitely up for that kind of stuff. As I said, message our dragon. She wrangles the rest of us. We definitely will. We definitely will.
When is
No problem. Enjoy your dinner and cheers for all the chatting. Catch you later.
Chatting? This whole time they were a chatter. Jeez.
Oh, Tom. Anyway, what were you saying, man?
What do you chat?
Saying, when group was started 8 days with the random people and how big that group is.
I don't know yet. I know AJ's doing one with other random folk from UK podcasts.
Oh,
I think that one's the 4th or the 5th. I'm not definite. I asked Dragon to send me a list of when Mwah and Meow are actually doing them, but she's not got back to me with that yet. So if I don't have it by tomorrow, I'll probably message her and just be like, I don't know when I'm meant to be booked.
no, that's fair. It's just if it wasn't UK time, I would have suggested maybe adding that to that group.
I mean, we might still have another couple of weird ones. I mean, we've got still a couple of American groups still to do and arrange. But again, we'll work it out close to it. I say close at the time. It's like a week. It's like not even a week. It's like 3 days before October.
Tomorrow.
Details.
Details. When have I ever planned this far ahead, Meow?
You haven't. That's why Dragon is there.
Yeah, my dragon is here.
Well, I was just gonna say.
I have more potatoes for you, Tom.
No, please. Please. I've got so many potatoes.
Is there anyone near the front of the ship?
I'm running around doing the catchers. Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah. I was wondering if the fire baskets are visible from the front.
That was a lag spike, or was that just me?
You worried if the what's there, sorry?
The fire baskets. I put a couple fire baskets here, and I'm wondering if they are visible from the front of the
I
ship,
will
or
stand
should I
up and
replace
tell
them
you.
with something else?
Is it lagging or is it me?
I don't know. I'm just standing still by the biofuel, so I wouldn't know.
I'm not. It's not lagging for me.
It's just me then.
I can vaguely, I think, see the objects hanging in the windows, but they're not lit.
Oh, they are lit though. Hmm. Oh, I think they're just.
Oh, you've got the lower down one. Sorry, do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the two lower down ones. They do look slightly off center though.
Should we go to bed and then I'll be able to see more?
Yeah,
Sure,
sure.
go up.
Dankeschön.
Yeah, I think the baskets were outside of there. They were a bit too low in comparison where the lower windows were.
Did you know that nothing changes when you sleep?
Yeah.
Time doesn't
You
actually
literally
pass.
just get up and it's just daylight again. It just
Yeah,
bypasses night.
Time doesn't actually pass.
Yeah.
Time is an illusion.
No, but it feels weird because you expect...
Lunchtime doubly so, yes.
Hmm.
You expect, like, you know, the cactus to be
Something,
full
yeah.
and you have moved away from the island you were at.
Yeah, but literally we slept earlier and we'd moved like a foot away from the island.
I was gonna say, I think you should message Simon.
We should, yes. As after so you know, that's the first wood box nearly full.
With the first
Wood box.
okay.
The
So if you need more
Is it-
wood for building anything, it's the wood box is nearly full again.
Balboa Ho.
Balboa?
It's
What the
got
fuck
big
do we got over
cliffs.
here?
Cliffs. There's huge cliffs.
Yeah, I see it.
Well, that can't be right. Hang on, the wind's not. Is that Balboa? Is that just a different cliff island? Is
no,
this
no,
the caravan
it's
town?
Caravan Town. Is it?
Caravan.
Oh, that's perfect for pufferfish.
Caravan
Hang on.
town.
Steer towards it, Tom. I want to know.
Okay, okay. Hang on.
Got my eyes closed.
Ow! My poor legs. I might have to turn the engines back on. Alright, which one's this? We've gone past like 3 of them in the last 20 minutes. There's one that's 90 meters behind us? What? Is this thing on the blink?
Quite possibly.
Is anyone at the back of the ship?
I
yeah.
technically am, yes.
There's 100 meters behind us. Is there anything?
Not that I can see.
I'm not seeing anything.
I can see a bridge up ahead. Maybe it must be Caravan Town.
There's a small island behind us, but there's
That
nothing.
looks like Caravan Town. From the outline.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I can't see a small island behind us, but there's nothing big.
It's weird. I think it's on the blink, the receiver. Maybe. Oh, do you think it's picking up? No, actually, no, because it's actually going away.
You should probably turn away before we crash.
Why
into
am I
Caravan Town.
seeing a block?
That's not Caravan Town. Is it Caravan Town? That's not. No, that's the.
I don't know. I'm confused.
That's not a Caravan Town.
I'm seeing a block in front of me. Oh no, hang on, Tom.
It's the
check
chicken
your-
house.
No, check your coordinates. This is the end. This is the last island that you went for.
Oh,
We didn't go for anything though.
You had it on the radar, didn't you?
I
Yeah,
I
we
deliberately
turned
wasn't
towards
aimed
it.
to it, but yeah.
We turned
Yeah.
towards it because we were like, what's that? We thought it was Caravan.
Yeah.
Actually,
If you
I
have
thought
it,
about-
if you have it on the radar and you're going towards the dot, it will appear even if you have the radar off again.
No, as in. We were just sort of going forwards. The
hang
only
on,
reason
let's
the
just-
radar
We
was on
weren't
so that we
aiming
could see
for
the
Let's
big
just anchor
island.
down.
You realise you can use the anchor from here, yeah?
I
Stop
know,
using that.
Just because I used it here, Tom. Why is it every time you made that noise, the cat made the same noise?
They're
We are
online.
one and the same.
You also like to get cuddled by.
He likes to
Listen,
hide in
I
the
get
t-shirt,
cold
yeah.
easily. Alright.
Are you cold? He's cold again. Come here.
Or maybe they are the same.
Here we go.
I think it's father. I ate all my fish and then threw it out. My dish is empty.
Probably. That did happen earlier.
He decided to
cheeky
be
boy.
so hungry that he ate all his food in one go and then threw it all up again.
Which
Oh.
he isn't prone to doing. The other cat we had was prone to
He's-
doing that.
But I swear this cat is like summoning Zeb at times because there's things he does that he never did, but the other one did. And now suddenly he started doing them, and I'm like, what? Why?
Yeah, that's one wood box full
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, that's pretty much the last island that we just went to.
No.
Well, we can start with that next week and then drift out.
Yeah.
keep on drifting for more stuff and building and animals and animals and animals and don't forget about the animals.
Away from that.
Oh yeah, and wood and wood and more wood.
Ooh, I made a barbecue.
We'll find the wood on the way to the animals, plus we can chop the wood on the island.
True. Yeah. Hello there, Mr. Zeph.
Why are
What
you
can
not
I get
filling
you
up the
today?
stick?
One omelette, please.
There you go. I've been just stuffing the biofuel tank with eggs.
Omelette du fromage.
From that. Away.
Ooh, let's... One of my eggs. One of my
Hang on.
One of your eggs?
One of my chickens was under net.
It may need cooking. Do you want me to
Did we
cook
catch
that
the
for you?
animals enough a bunch of times, or did we
Probably
leave
should have
stuff
cooked
that?
it
No,
first,
because
shouldn't
we
I?
didn't have enough explosive powder.
Ah, right.
Did you get? Oh.
But one of my chickens was stuck underneath the net.
Oops.
Tom?
Sorry, I just ate an egg raw. Don't mind me.
He's trying to hide the evidence.
No, it's weird because I definitely released everything before I walked off. And I have not lost one of the canisters, so it's not been done. But I also know that I've seen both chickens walk. And then suddenly one of the chickens was underneath the net again.
Weird. How strange.
At least one of the big tanks, one big tank that was almost empty is almost full again.
Mm-hmm.
Your omelette, sir? It does have a head in it.
A Hamlet.
Thank you. Sad. Yeah, I will be heading off.
Oh, you can eat honey?
Well, yes, yeah, that's what honey is.
That sounds new.
You heading off, Zeph?
I'm heading off.
No problem. Well, as I said, we'll probably do next week again. Next week will be Raft again. The week after might be Raft, or we might do something else starting that week. But we'll
Yep.
see. We'll kind of play it by ear for the next couple of weeks. But if you have a look at Satisfactory and let me know what you think of it,
Okay, I will.
and we'll either start that in two or 3 weeks, or we'll do Valheim depending on what the general feeling
Tom
is.
doesn't have
Yeah.
volume.
Tom doesn't have Valheim. Okay.
If you check if you go into the crow's nest and you look towards the back of the ship, you can get a good idea how it's going to be turned out. I almost got the face
It
done.
looks quite adorable. I mean, it's going to be adorable till you tell me you're going to have the wings fully outspread.
I will make the wings out of roofing. So it will be 2 layers of wings below, 2 roofings below each other, and then a little bit of flooring to keep them up. And I'll do that all like pretty much 2 slopes. So that would kind of look like he's flapping its wings, I guess.
Cool. Sounds cool.
So yeah, the top part is where
Yeah, I'm just
get,
running
like,
around this, and it's just
yeah, it's just, the top bit you can get to when jumping on that little pole that's in the corner over there. You can jump onto that higher floor. Yeah, there's like a couple of eyes. No, I'm trying to see it in the stream. It's the little pole on the right side,
oh right, yeah, see the one you mean.
and then jump up from there.
I would if I was good at jumping puzzles, which I'm not really, but
Yeah, there will be more floors and a staircase and such, or even ladders. I should actually try that. But I'm trying to figure out how I can get like the eyes perfectly. I think these lanterns will be the brightest. We'll see. Right, well, have a good night, guys.
Alright, Zeph,
And see
take
you
care,
Tuesday.
man. See you Tuesday.
Right, bye-bye. Closing the chicken on my Discord.
This is the chicken deity. It follows us everywhere.
Man, this new island looks cool.
It does. It looks very interesting. But I will...
I wonder if all places are visitable or...
It'll probably be like the Dome City, I imagine, where a bunch of stuff is visitable, but not like, you know, you don't interact with people kind of thing.
Yeah. That looks like a big raft, doesn't it? That they've got there.
It does.
And is that a harpoon gun they've got? Hang on. Yep, that does look very much like a harpoon gun.
Well, this is what awaits us next week.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, it should be good. Do you need more heads and stuff put in there, Meow, or have you got enough?
I think there's plenty for now.
Do you need more honey made or anything?
No.
Okay.
Are you carrying a torch?
What do you mean, am I carrying a torch?
Why it's become so bright in here? We'll turn the light on.
It might just be getting sunny. The sun seems to be coming up.
Oh, was it that then?
Yeah.
I didn't realize. Yeah, I've not used any heads. Just like I said, I've just been putting eggs in the thing. I had like 1,000,001 eggs. Chuka Chuckles have been busy.
Where is Tom?
I'm up on the crow's nest.
Ah, that's what I can
I was
see.
gonna say he's just invisible again. Because I've not been able to see Tom ever since.
He's a stealth Tom.
Or stealth cook.
At least you got your zebra today, Meow.
Yeah, I do love my zebra.
He's adorable.
Stripey Tim. And he's so much bigger than the other llamas.
He is a bit of a big boy.
His ears almost poke through the roof like the big guy we had last time. Was his name again Frank?
Could have been Frank, yeah.
It was either Frank or the other one. But I don't remember what we called the other one. Do you remember?
I don't remember. Well, there was friend that kept killing people.
No. I meant in our last game with Tom and Zeph it was.
Oh god, I can't
No,
remember.
it's no. I remember friend. Ah, friend. The murderous alpaca. He
Yeah.
kept killing every animal we put in the pen with him.
Yep. That was friend.
Even if there was enough food, he would still kill them.
Yep. He'd come back and the other one would have gone and he'd just be there with a smirk on his face and he'd go up. Oh, friend.
I might have to use that save file.
Yeah, what for?
Trigger.
Ah. Oh, I see there's a box of stuff here that no one sorted.
Wasn't me this time.
Hmm. Okay.
Oh,
Said,
I actually sorted my stuff this time. Because I realized there's a button that just puts everything in. So I just go box by box and press that button until everything is gone out of my bags. It's
It's a bitsa.
something like that. It's a way to deal with things. I heard Super Tuckles just laid an egg again.
Is that what the cluck was?
It's the yes. It's the sound they make when they lay an egg.
I see. Why do we have medium crop plots in this box?
I don't know. Wasn't me this time.
Hmm.
I've not touched the crop plots in a long time. Oh, I was gonna look at something actually. How much dirt do I have? What else do I need? I need 2 more dirt.
2 more dirt, what for?
The last grass plot to finish our animal pen. Because I forgot, you can actually put grass plots underneath the sprinklers that will actually get watered by the sprinkler even though the sprinkler doesn't say it does. And they eat from that. Which means that with 6 more grass plots we can have 3 more animals. So now we have 6, that's 54, that's 24, that's 8. Can I have 18 animals?
18. How many have we got now? 7?
We've got 3, 4, 5, yes.
Suppose Sebastian hasn't rotted yet.
Sebastian doesn't look great, does he?
No.
Maybe we embalmed him.
Maybe. Right. Well, I guess, are you done, Mr. Tom?
Yeah, think so.
Alright, are you done, Meow?
Yeah, I was just looking at the biofuel.
Okay.
I'm done anything.
Well, if Tom is done, and you're happy just to be done there, then we'll probably wind up for the moment.
Alright.
So yeah, that'll do us for Raft today, folks. We'll be back in about half an hour or so, maybe an hour at most, with some Phasmo. It'll be myself, Meow, hopefully an AJ and a Cassie, if we can get everyone. And we'll be having a look at what they've changed in Phasmo. So hopefully it'll be a lot of fun.
Oops, I did the same thing Tom did.
What's that?
Ate a raw egg.
Oh no. Oh no. Alright. well, I'm just gonna fill my water bar up a little bit because I'm almost empty, and put some food in my possession for when I come back in, just in case I manage to starve myself because I'm useless. And we will wind up there. So, as ever, if you enjoy watching Raft, all of our adventures are on the YouTube, including the original series we did, first series of Raft before they brought the new patch in. I think they're all in one big long playlist actually. So you have the first series, then you have the second series.
All the Raft in one place.
All the Raft in one place. And then after that, after this stream tonight, we'll do Phasmo. Sunday will be Dark Tide, 2:30 in the afternoon, hopefully. Will be more Dragon Age homebrew goodness. After that, next stream Monday, Mr. Greg's back with Verlaston, his D&D game. That'll be Monday evening. Tuesday, Bar Trauma and more indie horror. Wednesday, should me and Barry playing Neo 2. Should be fun. If I can get the hang of what the fuck I'm doing with it. Then Thursday will be more indie horror. Friday will be maybe the last week of Raft, or the second last week of Raft, depending how we feel. Maybe even third last, whoever knows. And then after that, depending on how Phasma goes tonight, we'll see. So yeah, that's our schedule for the next week. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and hopefully we'll see a bunch of you back in about, as I said, about half an hour, maybe 45 minutes or so. We'll be back playing Phasmo. So until then, you all take care, have a great night, and good night.
Bye.
Right.